He's fucking gonna die one more time. Fuck him. Fuck him. I'm gonna kill him on the table.
Wow.
And then he's gonna crawl off into his cave and he's gonna die again.
Devon is actually very pissed off with how Dennis's team, and more specifically Bobkin, has handled this whole situation with the lead up to his match, and he's very pissed, very intense in this interview here. I definitely want to share a couple clips that I thought were pretty shocking as far as what he said. It's an 18-minute video, this interview here. I recommend you watch the whole thing, but I'm going to play a couple clips that stood out to me as far as just intense things that Devon said. Here's the first one right here.
I was thinking who has more to gain and who has more to lose in this one, and I think you have everything to gain and he has a lot of things to lose, from my perspective.
Like his life.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna die again. Yeah, probably gonna. Oh, you need to cut the tape already?
No, it's fine. We'll leave it.
Yeah, man.
So you see Coach Ray doesn't know how to react to that. Pretty dark, pretty deep line there from Devon, referring to Dennis's health problems in 2018 after his match with Devon. He basically had some serious health issues, probably almost died, internal organ failure and stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, most likely everyone knows that the steroids is a huge factor of that, and that's what it takes for these guys, these monsters, to get to that level of competition. So
he's fucking gonna die one more time. Fuck him. Fuck him. I'm gonna kill him on the table.
Wow.
And then he's gonna crawl off into his cave and he's gonna die again. It's a bit rough.
That's a dark line. See, Coach Ray is like, fuck. Coach Ray he's usually not ever not smiling, but Coach Ray does not know how to react to that. That is a dark line from Devon there.
Right?
It's pretty rough.
It's pretty rough.
Right.
I'll tell you, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like a fucking 8-month prep with no excuses. I don't like the way this whole thing went down. I don't. It pissed me off, seriously. I've become very pissed about this entire thing.
Yeah, so he's been super pissed. That's what he's been alluding to in this entire interview. I'll put the link in the description, but here he goes into more specific detail on his situation with Bobkin and how he feels about, him. Let's take a look.
It's crossed the line of sport. Like, it's crossed the line of sport where it's like, we're not just going to potentially settle it on the table. Like, there's some shit going on here.
Yeah, there's going to be security on this event. It's literally serious.
Is this the first time there'll actually be security at East versus West and not Engen trying to yell at Corey West to come in and break it up? If you guys remember when Prudnick and Devon were like wrestling, that was a hilarious moment. And Engen is like, Corey, come help out.
Yes, you received, like you said, you received many death threats.
So that for me is, and that's why I say I feel like Babkin's the real idiot, and I don't want to work with anybody like that. I don't want to work with anyone who's going to do that. Like, if you can't take when you throw,
man,
like
things are really personal with him and Bobkin, and it's not fake at all. If you guys saw my last video, they got into a bit of a confrontation when Devon went into the room when Dennis had an interview, and it was not fake at all. Coach Ray alluded to how none of that was staged or anything. These guys genuinely do not like each other.
You throw stuff at me, no, I'm going to throw it back. And then if you kind of get super upset and then start to cross lines that I'm not comfortable with, I'll never work with you again. I'll never do it. I won't work with Babkin again. I won't.
Wow, so you heard it there. He said he won't work with Babkin again.
The only way I'll work with Babkin is if it's in the ring.
All right, you made a post where you said you're not going to pull any of...
Never. No.
Wow, so does that mean he's not going to pull either Morozov, Vovoda, or any of the guys that basically works with Bobkin, I guess, in that ARM Olymp? I don't know what type of partnership or what type of team it is, but he's saying he's not going to work with anyone that's associated with Bobkin. That's interesting to hear.
Retards. They are.
They're retards. Look at Coach Ray. He's like, shit. How do I react to this?
If you can't.
Coach Ray is petrified.
If you can't take, if you think you're going to throw shit at me, and you think that I'm not going to throw it back, okay, that's a mistake. Okay, but just know that when I do, if you then get all serious and you start escalating to a place where you've left the sport and you're talking about other things, I'll never work with you again.
Yeah, so you heard it there. Devon is upset that, he believes they started it. You can watch in detail in that interview him go into more situations, but really personal stuff going on there. Would you guys actually want to see him fight Bobkin? I know I would. I mean, I would want to watch them get in a Cajun fight. That would just be entertaining to me. But yeah, let me know in the comment section.